Whatever, it's probably for the best. Basically, I ended with that I'm probably a danger to myself just because of the opinions I share. I'm Diversity is rude. That's all it comes down to. Whether you're making fun of someone or raping their children, it's rude. Okay? And that's diversity in a nutshell. You know what diversity is called when it actually works? It's called viscosity. Viscosity. It's hardly my invention, but I have a novel way of applying racial politics to that of the viscosity of a motor oil in an engine. How I understand it works is this: when you have an engine operated in cold temperatures, you need an oil that has a highly viscous. So when it's put in the engine in that operating window, the oil won't freeze because it's so viscous, and it can still transfer the heat out of the engine and lubricate it. Now, for hot climates, you need oil that is less viscous because in the heat it's going to naturally break down the oil. So the thicker it is, the more heat it can liquefy and transfer out of the engine so it doesn't overheat. If you put the wrong viscosity into the engine, you're gonna fucking break it. Okay? You put just because it's wet doesn't mean diversity. Just, well, it's wet. It'll work, right? It's wet. No. You can't piss in your engine. You can't put orange juice in your engine. It's nothing to do with that. It's about the viscosity. You match the viscosity to the application. You missed the show. Spicoli, let it out. I kind of already did. Did you hear any of that? Or you asked me to start talking? Hey, Spicoli, you're on my lawn, so just remember that. Oh God, what a morning! What a morning! So I gotta build up the energy and the strength and the courage to walk into my neighborhood old age home and say, hey, I'd like to provide a free activity for the people at this establishment. I teach people how to journal and to draw. I'd like to volunteer for that. So that's kind of what. And then I have a resume. It's a two-sided with large text poems that kind of are meant to help gauge if my skill is even wanted. So yes, sir. Yo, what's up? Sir, you look cool. Thanks. Spicoli, you got this, dude. No sweat. Okay, thanks, Spicoli. You can stay on my lawn. Grab a chair, Spicoli. Do you guys got kids? I hope you guys are over 18 because the stupid filter doesn't work. Oh, I'm using my aunt's phone. These kids, man. Put the phone down. You don't need internet. Life was great without internet, guys. We gotta de-evolve as a lifestyle of living within means. De-evolve technologically. And the only houses we're going to be able to afford are the ones that you'd rather be outside, right? It's just utilitarian. You eat, you sleep, protect yourself, wash, stuff like that. you're not expected to lounge in your own house. You're expected to be somewhere else. That's Canada. That's the Canada I'm seeing right now. Uh, Mangal Luca, bro, where are you from? I'm from Canada. You look like Freddie Mercury. Yeah, it's not the first time I've heard that. The good old days are missed when kids would actually go outside and enjoy the sun and eat dirt and throw rocks. Yeah. Uh, Social media is poison for real. Hey, internet is poison. You can't have social media without internet. It's always internet. So I'm telling you, that's what did it. That's how big of a change was. But I'm telling you, with AI, even though AI is entirely dependent on internet, I've already mapped out that that whole spiel. It's basically a succubus. AI is a succubus, and it doesn't even connect your skill set that it says that's so great to something that's tangible in the workplace, in the volunteering base, in the on a like a community level, you know. God, it's great arcades, man. I just tell you because you left your house. So did you see people, lights, whatever, whatever? How about when your mom gets home, then you're off the TV? Let's see, Spicoli, you're right. It is internet. The only big shift was when internet was readily available to all, and this is how it changed. Now it's gonna. So when the day came where a kid can just go online and type in sex, and then have completely unfiltered results. The internet facilitated that. Internet facilitated that, and before that, VCR, right? So think about life before VCR. That's how far back I go. Life before VCR is just live TV. You just you just live. Try and live, and always try to put a smile on someone's face. You know, it's not always possible, but you know, try not to be a bother sometimes. Recognize that you're kind of bothering people, so just just stay out of people's way or leave. Right? They'll appreciate it. The sooner you do, the more they'll like you. The best days, Spicoli. The best days were going to Blockbuster and waiting for the new release. Like that was internet for us. Remember the video store? That was like Netflix, but it was more like internet. You're literally browsing. You're browsing thumbnails essentially, because that's what the VHS covers were. There were thumbnails, right? And then would you read the back, and then there's more. There's scenes from the movie stitched on the back, and that's all we got. You know, I don't ever. It's kind of one of those things where you know how watching bad VHS movies. There's a lot of them. There's cultures around VHS that is profound. So yeah, think of it for man, VCR. Oh man, days. I remember. Actually, no, I can't. Well, no, because I grew up, and there was always recordings. I grew up with the technology that you could record home videos. What about our grandparents that experienced life without even pictures? Like picture was like, oh my God, let me get in on that, right? I've like my grandparents are the ones that know that reality. Maybe I should ask my grandma or my nonna. Nonna's grandma in Italian. I should ask her, what was life like before? Was TV maybe? I don't know. I don't know. She's old, so I'd like to try and ask her that before she dies. Spicoli. The excitement has been taken by having everything at our fingertips. It brought out creativity, made us think. Now it's just easy. Nobody really is creative. That's why all like Neverending Story, Labyrinth, um, um, the shit. I can't. I have them all downstairs here. I'll just show you. Right, I'll show you. A father's basically a programmer, right? Because he has to program his kids. I'm live streaming, so be quiet. Shh. Be quiet. So look, let me flip this around. So Princess Bride, Goonies, Neverending Story, Labyrinth, Willow, Legend, Dark Crystal, Explorers, Little Monsters, Young Einstein, Drop Dead Fred. Yeah. Goonies, Willow, yeah. So you see, that was a sweet spot for creativity for me. Those movies represent through my childhood. There are probably more, but it's all I can fit, right? It's all that I can fit on the shelf. That's kind of what painted a picture for me in terms of unlocking creativity in my head. You know, we're programmers, right? I'm programming my children without internet. There's no internet in here. There's no internet in here. This is what the 80s were like. No internet. Oops. No internet. No internet. Not a single lick of internet in here. Spicoli. Shizuka Gaming. I didn't know what. Oh, hi. I don't know what that symbol you gave me was. So I ignored it. Couldn't tell what you were trying to convey. Spicoli. Original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters are classics too. Yeah. There's lots of stuff. There's lots of stuff. I have it. Where is it? Here. See? See? You're not going to see movies like this anymore. I mean, not out of Hollywood. Because the model to make money ruined art. Money ruined art. Ruined it. So I don't know what public good movies do if that they completely rape it of art. I don't sell my art. It's my art. It's my art. I will keep my art. Any questions for today's narrative? Hey, Shizuka Gaming. If you go to my website, actually, it's on my. I think I've uploaded it to YouTube. Check my YouTube. But it's on my website. You got to go to video games, johnralphtachito.com, then go to video games, and then it's somewhere. It's the top videos, actually. When you on every page within that section, the top 3 videos, I think, are of my game room, but at a later state. Stuff are broken now. I can't do this. I can't even do that anymore. I'm glad I documented it. Spicoli. So, brother, you're gonna head out and volunteer because you know your skill's good. Yeah, Spicoli. That's. I don't know if that how much of a delusion that is, right? So, going ahead with it, right? Actually going through with it, I'm gonna find out, and it's gonna suck. And then it's like, okay, well, there's two more, at least in my neighborhood. There's three total. So, like, okay, maybe first kick at the can. I can always ask, what can I do better? What are you looking for? Try and at least flush it out to know whether or not I can absolutely help or not. So, uh, anyways, I guess that's it. Unless you guys got any questions. Okay, cool. Thanks, Spicoli. I don't do that with everyone. It's not really a universal appeal, but it's a needed one. It's a needed appeal. Needed appeal. Okay, I'm gonna stop it here, guys. Check out my static content. Stay on YouTube. Um, unless you have other accounts, don't create a new account just for my benefit. Don't bother that. But if you're on YouTube, just look at my YouTube content. Lots of stuff. You know. Anyways, thanks.